Here are the 7 uses of heat gun. So, let's get started. Number 1. Roast coffee beans. Believe it or not, a heat gun is a perfect tool for roasting coffee beans. Place the raw beans in a roasting pan or shallow metal bowl and hold the heat gun about an inch away from the surface of the beans. Move it in circles over the surface, stirring the beans occasionally, making sure to keep the color as even as you can. Once you get the first crack, remove the heat or keep going for a few minutes if you want a darker roast. Cool and viola. Home roasted whole coffee beans. Number 2. Loosening rusty screws and bolts. Few things are as difficult to undo as a rusted screw or bolt. Whether you've come across one on an old piece of furniture or while trying to do car or motorcycle repairs, all you need to do is get your heat gun. By heating up the bolt, you'll cause it to expand, making it so much easier to remove. Number 3. Remove dents in your car. If you have a dent without a crease that's a few inches long, you can use a heat gun along with a can of air to fix it yourself. Heat both the dent and the area a few inches around the perimeter. Make sure to keep moving the heat gun around so you don't damage the paint, and avoid any rubber or plastic pieces of trim. Once the area is heated, blast it with the air in a can. Compressed air is really cold, and when it makes contact with the hot metal, a layer of ice should form. When it melts, the dent should pop out. We're not sure how it works, somehow the expansion and contraction of the metal helps it pop back into place. Number 4. Remove labels and stickers. Whether you're looking for glass jars to organize the nuts and bolts in your workshop or working on a craft project, using a heat gun to remove stickers and labels from glass jars is easy as pie. Just pass the heat over the glass to loosen the glue and peel. Number 5. Emboss paper projects. All you have to do is go to a craft store and pick up some embossing powder and an embossing ink pad. Use a rubber stamp to create an image with the ink, then sprinkle it with embossing powder. Clear off the excess, then use your heat gun. You'll get beautiful raised, metallic details that add a lot of personality to homemade greeting cards and gift bags. Number 6. Repurpose old silverware. You can actually do a lot with old silverware. Use the heat gun to bend the middle into whatever shape you need for your project. Rings and bracelets made of old spoons are pretty popular. You can also make wall hooks for an interesting way to hang up pictures, or even to use as a coat hook. Number 7. Melt wax. If you accidentally got candle wax on your floor or table, a quick blast from a heat gun softens it so you can peel it off. You can also use a heat gun to melt the wax that's left in the bottom of old glass candle jars. Just pour the melted wax into a different glass container with a wick and you can make a new candle.